Have you ever felt like there's an invisible barrier holding you back? Like, no matter how hard you try, you just can't break through. But what if I told you the glass ceiling isn't real? What if the box you think you're trapped in doesn't even exist? Hi, I'm Lenaisha, and I'm helping women become the most unapologetic and unfuckwithable versions of themselves. And if you're here, then you are officially part of the becoming revolutionary movement. You are officially part of the revolutionary women's club. If you go down the memory lane, you'll find that there's an aunt, maybe your grandma, maybe your parent, a friend, a teacher who's told you that you have to play small, you have to be the good girl, you have to be nice, you have to listen to people, otherwise, you're not a good person. There will always be someone who has told you to play safe, to stay stuck in the box, to stay stuck in a room, to not fly higher. But what if all of it is just an illusion? Let me tell you the story of an elephant. This elephant was stuck by a chain on a tiny little stump. It was tied to it, and all of its life it couldn't move. But here's the thing, as it grew, as it grew, as it grew, it did not realize that with all of its strength, it just had to move its head and the stump would come up because it was this tiny and the chain was not even strong. Just like this elephant, we are in our own cages. We are chained to our own behaviors. We are chained by our stereotypes, our own ideals, and we don't realize that we could step out of it if we just try. We could step out of it if we just step out of it. We could step out of it if we just step out of it. And when you think about that, when you realize that, when you experience that understanding within you, everything will shift. In Hinduism, in India, we have something called as the divine force, the divine feminine, the Shakti. And this is what I'm helping all women understand. You know there's a God within you. You know there's a goddess within you. Then why do you think that you are chained by these human beliefs? Yes, we might not be able to fly, we might not be able to teleport, we might not be able to, conform to magic or play with magic, but we could absolutely do anything else that we think we could do. If you believe that you could change, that there's this energy, okay, you are moved by this energy, what makes you think it won't shape your life? Because energy flows where attention goes. So if you are paying attention to, oh my God, I need more money, what you're actually paying attention to is the fact that you don't have any. The more you try to believe that this might be something I want to do, and this is what I don't have and I actually really desperately need it, you'll remind yourself of all the reasons why you don't have it. And thus, you won't have it. How powerful is that thought? That the glass ceiling in your life is created by you. It does not exist. And my divine darling, when you realize that, your life will change. And I can bet on it. I can guarantee. I can actually tell people that I know this person would change their life. And they do. Trust me. With my clients, their number one winning factor is how much attention they give to themselves. Not in improving, not in becoming a better version, but in realizing that they are the better version. Do you think that if you want to be this higher self, this ideal self of yourself, that you have to change the ways, that you have to change yourself? What if you are the ideal self? What if you are the higher self right now? What if you don't have to change, you just have to accept? What if that's what life is about? Acceptance. What if you start accepting Oh my god, I have so much money around me. What if you start accepting, oh my god, I've had love in my life. So if you take a jar, do it. I'm telling you, do it. Take a jar. If you take a jar and put one evidence on one piece of paper of everything that you achieved, of everything that has surrounded you, of all the gifts that you've gotten, just like one big jar, if you fill that and you look at it every day, you'll be like, that's a lot of pieces of paper. That's a lot of things that I've put into it. That's a lot of life that I've lived. That evidence is so important to me now because I'm going to create it. Because now that within a week I'm turning 25, I realize I have so much anxiety. Not because of, oh my God, what have I done in my life? But there's so much I have already done and I've completely forgotten about it. When I talk to my friends, when I'm talking to people and they ask, oh, what is it that you do? And I'm just like, what is it that I've not done? What is it that I have not actually practiced or experienced or experimented with? There are so many things I've already done. And when I sit down and fill that jar, it's going to be so many things. I feel like I'm going to need a month to recollect all those things. And that's going to be same with you. Even if you're 17, 25, 45, 145, I don't care. You have done things, and I believe you have. I can tell you with absolute certainty that you will change your life, that you will be part of this revolution I am creating. You'll be part of this legacy that we are all collectively creating and bringing forward. That you will create so many ripples in the world, that you are a catalyst causing chain reactions. I can guarantee that. But if you want to believe me, like I believe in you, you have to realize there's no freaking box. You have to realize the glass ceiling is not real. You have to realize you're not chained to anything but your own negativity. That's exactly it. That is all. That's all I had to say. And I just had to rush, bring out this message and remind you, you are a force to be reckoned with. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. This is Lenaisha signing off. May your forge burn bright.